Hi, everyone, and welcome to episode 34 of Two Sisters and Some Yarn. I'm Denise. I'm the big sister.
I'm Amy. I'm the little sis.
And we had a fancy new program that counted us down, so we're feeling
Like
super
we're professional.
fancy. Yes.
And we have like a camera now.
Yeah,
And
a little light on it.
Editing software, so we might get fancy.
Because, we're usually pretty low tech, so.
You might get a logo, that's about it.
But that's better than
That's
nothing.
better than nothing.
I mean, Tiffany went all that trouble to do the logo for us. I mean, it'd be awesome if we could use it.
I know. And it is handy, like, to put, like, some people put, like, names of stuff, or, like, giveaway winners or whatever. You'll see them sometimes put
on the screen?
On the screen, so I could do that in this program. So we'll see how much it lets me do for free. I may have to pay for it at some point, but... So anyway.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Cool. So we said episode 34.
Yep.
We don't do show notes because we're just not fancy that way. But if you have a question on anything, feel free to comment below. Or,
Sorry, I was kicking my shoes off.
Or email us, twosisters@gmail.com.
Yep.
Or on Instagram or whatever. If there's something we speak too fast, we don't, if you have any questions, just,
We'll try to be louder. I think
Just hit us
somebody
up.
said last episode was quiet.
Oh.
But I think that was the episode. Maybe that was episode before where we had the issue where we started to record and it ran out of space and I had to so maybe that was that episode. I don't know. So we'll try to be loud.
I think,
Don't tell me to be loud.
No, because I think I was too loud in one episode. I don't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your thingy outside.
Yeah, that twirly thing on the corner. Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
it's finally sunny today. Yesterday was...
That was nasty.
I was like,
We were at church when the storm came through. We're like, I guess we're not leaving yet. Looking out the window.
Yeah, because the news came on and we had Bush and Sun and all that. And were y'all up there? Or were you
in Covington?
Covington, okay. Yes, I think there was some over there too.
That was nasty. So,
yeah. Yeah, and it was so cloudy and rainy and everything. It was so dark, and it looked like evening time in the house.
Yeah, Friday would have sucked to record anyway because the lighting would have been crap.
Yeah, it wasn't very good Friday either for lighting either. I think it was kind of cloudy then too.
My bougie coffee.
Yeah, we were going to record on Friday. Full disclosure here. And I woke up and my coffee pot was, you said big sis, that's kind of naming it.
No, I mean, just now.
Oh. But, my coffee pot broke on Friday, and I am not good without my coffee, and it was Black Friday, and I was all kinds of pissed off, because I was going to have to leave the house.
A fancy one?
It's a Ninja.
Oh, that's good.
It's a tiny bit fancy.
Does it do the pod thingies or a regular coffee pot?
No, regular coffee pot.
I like some pods.
I do to an extent.
I know. I go through spurts.
But yeah, so I was just all kinds of pissy on Friday.
That is an interesting position he is in.
He always sleeps that way.
I know, but it's like the equivalent of putting a pillow over your head as a human.
Well, he usually has a blanket over him because he likes to burrow.
I posted a pic that said "fat dog" in a little bed, and then I said "stay tuned," and it told me I couldn't post that caption. I don't know if that's bad on Instagram.
Oh.
I don't know. Is that like a thing people use to lure you in or something? I don't know. Is that you can't change? You have to change the caption. I was like, okay.
Well, I noticed on the little video you had giveaway in the name of the video. I don't know if that's going to create problems for anybody.
I can change it. But.
Yeah, because I know there was who was it? Cozy Up Knits, the sisters in Canada. Mm-hmm. They had giveaway or something in their title, and then all the scammers came out. Mm. Sending people direct messages, and and so I don't know.
Well, I can change that.
Well, I don't know if you had any feedback.
And we're not monetized yet, so they may not care about us.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It's kind of like when a mod carry streams. When we get over a certain number of likes or time streaming, that's when the sex pervert bots come in.
Wow.
And I have to, delete and ban people in the chat.
Oh, when Carrie's doing her stuff?
Yeah, because you have live chat, and when you hit a certain time frame or a certain number of likes or comments or whatever, it just, triggers them somehow. And so then you get these weird names and their emojis and stuff, and then they just try to post these links, which doesn't make sense because you can't post a link in a live chat unless you're an admin. So I don't know what they think they're going to do, but
I just don't get people.
So we have to quit.
That's why I'm a hermit. I just don't get people.
I mean, they're bots; they're not real people. I don't think so, but still.
Yeah. But that's why we did. I was in such a bad mood, but I waited until later in the afternoon and ran to Walmart, and it wasn't bad. I went. It took me longer to figure out which coffee pot to buy than it did to check out, which is very unusual. But I didn't go there until like it was after 2:00 when I got there. So
well, that's all the craziness is done by then.
That's what I was hoping.
Which I don't even know if it's as crazy as it used to be.
Well, that's what somebody said. I think I was talking to my sister-in-law. She had called or texted or something, and that's what she said. Most people do online.
Yeah,
a lot of people do online now.
I mean, I never did Black Friday, so
I did a few times over the years. Like we used to get up and. Several of us would go have breakfast somewhere back when everybody did Shoney's. And then we'd go up like to Hattiesburg and hit the mall up there, or go to Gulfport and hit the outlet mall there. I just don't do any of that anymore.
I did it 1 year when Harrison was a baby because I was already up at 4:00 in the morning. And Paul was off that day, which he's not normally off.
Well, I mean, if there was a super duper sale on something that you needed, I mean,
I was already awake, so I just went to Target. I left him a note, and I was like, "You can take care of the baby." And I went and got like board games and some comforters and stupid stuff. But I was like, "Okay," I'm like, "What's the big deal?" So, but anyway,
yeah, that's it. That's why
this isn't about Black Friday shopping.
Yeah, I'm tired. We got a little distracted there.
That never happens. It's totally unlike us.
Those 4 moments here.
So we hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. We did. It was quiet. Yours was very quiet.
Mine was very quiet, yeah. I don't advertise or anything like that. This will be after the fact, but yeah, I've been. The hunters are off hunting, so yeah. We celebrated. What was that?
The hunters were hunting.
Oh, whatever. If anybody hasn't figured it out by now, neither one of us are politically correct. And we choose not to be.
And I'm sometimes offensive, so I said something on the Knitting Wars the other night. I was like, "That's probably the right way to say it."
I never think to watch any of those. I'm a terrible.
I was on fire.
Oh, you were? Okay.
No. I mean, it was just. I don't even know if we talked much knitting. I think it's just mostly BS. I really don't remember. Anyway,
but yeah, we did our celebrations ahead of time.
Yep. And when he gets back, we'll do our taco.
Yeah, we'll figure out a night to do that. But we do have some knitting content.
We did.
Do you need to say anything about the knit along or anything like that? Or did you cover it all, or do you need to reference them?
Yeah, if you want to catch who won all the giveaway winners of the people who donated, I made a video. We had over 65 entries because people either just sending money or physical items. It didn't matter if you sent 1 item or 100 items. That was 1 entry.
Yeah.
That way there was no pressure. Although there was one amazing person who sent over like 188 things, which she won a giveaway anyway. Even though she was like, "Don't send me anything," I was like, "Well, I'm gonna send you something anyway, whether you want me to or not." But I honestly picked her name, like in the number thingy.
Yeah.
So I did the video of like the number generator thingy, and I picked and told everybody who won.
Like the YouTube comment thing.
I just did a number generator because I had everybody in a spreadsheet.
That's true.
I had everything in a spreadsheet. I had the American Heritage Girls come over and help open everything, organize everything. So now I got to let them live and figure out the actual process of sending stuff to moms because I'm an official volunteer now, and I did the HIPAA training. But I think I need to do another couple trainings or whatever. But I'm not gonna like count to moms or anything. I'm just gonna help. I don't know if I have the brain power for that, but I'm gonna just hopefully send them stuff when they are gonna have a baby. So anyway, we raised over $1,000 and over 200 items from 65 people, which is amazing.
And I just gave you mine.
And you just gave me some more, yes.
And Heidi, I think, has some she needs to get to me.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to keep collecting, so it's not like, and I drug it out a little bit, because I had people who were like, "I'm going to send stuff," and I'm like, it's okay. Like, I wanted people to get their entries. So it's a continual thing? If they want to send me stuff, you have to try to contact me first, because as it is, I already have, like, cubbies full of the stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, I purged some of my own yarn, I put everything in the cubbies, so I don't want to have so much stuff that I can't get it out in time. So, because they can also send stuff directly to Let Them Live to me in office, but, we're still trying to figure that part out. But anyway, so, that is technically over as the make-along thingy.
The official make-along,
yes. But you can always, contact me.
Or does it actually end at the end of this month?
Technically it ended on Halloween.
Oh.
But
okay.
I drug it out a couple weeks. So
gotcha.
To
allow people to get their stuff in, yeah.
So if you have any questions, I have an official email of amy.d@letthemlive.org. So
Awesome.
Or just hit me up on Instagram, whatever. But if you have any questions. So, and then I'm sure we'll do something. We're not going to do a Sister Santa Bob thing.
Yeah.
I don't think either one of us have the...
No, and I've got a few things I'm in, personally. I just
need to...
Mm-hmm. Well, you've been doing a lot. You did a lot of work that you did. Yeah.
I'll just, if we do anything, I think maybe like after the holidays, after January, after everybody's just, maybe that would be fun. So
yeah, something. I don't know.
Just like
something easy that's not a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like just maybe a knit along thing.
Yeah, but I didn't even do like Tabitha was doing a stash exchange. I didn't even sign up for that because I just don't have the brain power right now. I'd still have all the packages from all the yarn that you gave me that everybody wanted.
Yeah,
she
purged
like majorly.
Oh, you still have to get those out.
I have almost. Oh no, I have almost all of them packaged up, and I have the labels on them. I just have to get them to the post office because the mail lady didn't come to work Wednesday, and I have 2 big garbage bags that I have to figure out how to package and then mail those. Because everybody was just paying the shipping. They were just going to pay for the shipping. Because you were going to give it to Goodwill, which we were like, no, we don't do that. So I kept some, and then I gave everybody a chance to say, hey, I want this, this, and this. And then I gave the rest to a local friend. I was like, hey, you want some yarn? She was like, yeah. I was like, go get it. But then I purged some of my stuff. So I gave it to the girls that came to help me.
Yes, I saw the pictures.
I was like, girls, take. So,
aw.
So.
Cool.
No, anyway.
Oh, and if you hear anything, Andrew's down there.
Yeah. Schnozzy.
Yeah, if he starts licking, he's the most obnoxious licker. I say this every once in a while, but he
I don't know. Have you ever heard a cat lick? Like,
oh, no, he's worse than that.
Man.
He's worse than he is so loud. It's like he should be dripping wet as slurpy as it sounds. I think I might just kick the table, sorry.
Yeah,
okay, I guess maybe the people,
so
how long have we been going? 12 minutes? I think they might be ready to see some.
I only have 2 finishes, so.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4.
You go first, and then we'll all.
Okay. All right. Let me do them all, and
sure.
Okay. All right. I don't know if I showed these or not.
I think you posted the picture.
I know I posted pictures, but I don't know if I showed them on the podcast. It may have been a whip.
It's been a while since we've talked.
I don't remember. When I looked, it was 2 months.
Oh,
okay, these are my Scrappy DK Autumn socks. Shorty socks.
Oh, look at that. It actually kind of focuses for me.
Oh,
cool. There we go.
Yeah, you cover your face up. But yeah, that's them. The DK yarn is mostly from Sweet Tea Yarns, which is Molly Klein design. And I think this strip here, that's Sweet Mountain Crafts, her jack-o'-lantern, which is right here.
Yeah.
And
it's very cool. They look very like candy corn.
Well, it's was like an autumn kind of, and I think that's other than that, I think the rest of it is Molly's yarn.
That's pretty.
Because that big gigantic batch of DK minis that I got from her, and that's what I got left over there. So I've been working my way through them. That's my first finished object, a pair of DK shorty socks. And this one, I think I showed the one finished sock before on this. So. This is Kimber's Cozy Creations. This is her beach ball colorway.
I'm trying to hide our faces.
Yeah, the beach ball colorway. And I was like, I'm trying to look at the screen. But, and it was a self-striping. That's her self-striping for the beach ball. And then that's a speckled mini that came with it. And I am totally in love with the idea of using a speckled contrast with the self-striping yarn. I love that idea.
And that's not my jam.
And I think, let me try.
I mean, it's cool. It's cute, but it's not one I would probably look at.
Trying to see the back of my head here. I got some more yarn from her somewhere else. I don't know which cubby it's in. It's like her boot colorway, but I can't remember if it was speckled or solid for the contrast. But yep, these are my DK.
Very cute.
I used the Kay the Crazy Sock Lady, her DK vanilla sock pattern. It's free on Ravelry. It's a free pattern, and I do 48 stitches. US 3.25 millimeter. Words again fail me. And I just do, sometimes I do 10, 12, whatever. and then do 1 or 2 rows or 5 rows or whatever. It depends on how long I want the leg to be.
I don't remember what cast on count I do, but I don't
do 48.
Her pattern. Whatever her pattern is, I do something in the middle of
Yeah, because you're different.
Yeah. None of the numbers work for me, for my big old fat feet. So.
And generally on DK, I do heel flap and gusset, and I do 17. It's 34, but 17 slip. You know the the ridges there, and I do a longer. Because I think technically 48, you would do 12, 24. Yeah.
Not a clue when I do it.
I think usually it's 12 or something like that for the heel flap that a lot of people do. I do a longer heel flap on both DK and fingering. 17 for DK, and I do 20 for fingering. And then I just go. And so that's kind of like the only thing I do with those. But that's socks finished objects that I've got.
Keep going.
All right, and then I just tested.
That's some big yarn.
Yeah, I just tested a hat. Let's see if you can see the texture. This is a hat. That's Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick in the Deep Lagoon colorway. And then there's a cowl here. Now y'all can see the texture. It's a hat and cowl set that I test knit for Knox Mountain Knit Co. Sasha and Willow up in Canada. And I love texting because their patterns have such texture.
You need this in Canada.
Yeah, I won't.
Not so much here.
I won't really, but I just love testing for them.
I know.
So, and the pattern I believe released yesterday, and
The
this
name of it?
today is that would be helpful. Ponderosa cowl or Ponderosa hat, and this week, what is today? It's the 27th. I want to say until midnight tonight, so the November 27, 2022. They usually when they launch a pattern, it goes half off.
Yeah.
So, but their stuff's so reasonable.
Is it only designed for that thick yarn, or?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure with the texture of, they look like cables, but they're not. I don't know if it's gonna focus.
You got to give it a second, but my face is in there.
So it's, the texture's really cool. And then it was designed with Malabrigo Rasta.
That stuff.
But I only had like one skein in my stash, and I didn't want to wait for yarn to come in, so I just used this. But this just shows that there's a more economical alternative for, making this. So if you live in a cold area, and you think you need to, you think you could use some, it's awesome for gift giving. I got them done really fast. So that's my only other finished objects for this time period. If there's others, I don't remember, but
I have 2, I think.
Okay.
I showed my cardigan, right? The purple one. Pretty sure I showed that. It's in my car, but I'm not going to get it. But I'm pretty sure I showed it on.
Is that your mama vertical?
My mama vertical.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because I think you actually wore it. On the last one or the one
I
before.
put it on. Yeah, I didn't wear it. It was too
Oh, okay.
hot, but yeah. No, I wore it church. Okay. Well, this is my murder knit shawl variation.
I forget to do that.
Let's see. And I just made it up as I went along. I just did some rows of lace and some rows of garter and some rows of stockinette. And this is Golden Girls colorway.
I was wondering.
Knit Owl fibers. Night Owls. What did I say?
Knit.
Oh, sorry, Rachel. My bad.
One thing about Rachel's yarn, she's not going to have DK anymore. Her supplier, her supplier can't get it.
Aww. The colors are so rich, though.
Yes.
They're off.
Yes, whether it's fingering or DK. I love her yarn.
So there you go.
But yeah, the way, even with the longer runs,
yeah, it
actually
looks,
the striping, it comes out pretty good.
Starts over here, so you have much bigger blocks of color, obviously, for a self-striping yarn. But the pattern is really cool. It's Tabitha's pattern, and you can, if you need it, hit her up or ask me. It's not like official. She wrote it up or anything. She just
it's like a recipe.
It's really easy.
Yeah.
So we've just all been playing around with different variations of.
Yeah.
Because I made that one with the Tuscan Knits mohair one.
She closed her shop.
I know. I snagged my 2 grab bags.
Did you get some?
Yes,
I
did.
have. I don't know where it's at in here, but
I showed in. I bought 2 of them.
Where is my stuff? Oh, it's down below there. There. I have my cubby with Tuscan knit yarn. So I do have some, so I didn't get any, but she has moved on from dyeing yarn.
Yeah, she has she has another job.
She has a in-person job, and then she's been painting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a really good artist.
Yeah, she had I saw where she had a booth.
Contrary to what the haters think, it's not because they.
Yeah, no.
She's perfectly happy in her life.
They moved, and then they had the house they were building, and then she did some stuff, and then now, I've seen where she's into painting.
Yeah,
and and on that account she posted like her booth at a show, and she's been busy with that.
She's
very talented
artist. So yeah.
But so it's sad for yarn, but, but that's good for painting.
It, so.
Well, I have a pretty good stash of
it. And then you still follow her around on the Instas, so.
Yeah.
This is the garter abyss that I finished.
Yes, this is absolutely gorgeous. Here's where it starts.
It is ginormous, and I only did 7 sections.
How many were the pat?
11. And there's still ways to screw it up, as simple as it is. If you miss where your marker is, right here. See? I missed the mark. Sometimes the marker would move. But
it does.
Something
Markers
this big.
move.
Something this big. Who cares?
But that's not. I mean, I would have noticed it if you had not said
it's on
anything.
this one too. It's pretty obvious on this one. Look at this one. It's like.
Well, yeah, because it's dark. But when you're wearing it,
nobody's yeah. And I did it over here again too.
See, we are our own worst critics. You put this on and you wear it somewhere,
and nobody's
gonna notice.
But I did it on this one too.
Yeah.
Because.
It's a design element.
Sure, it's every other third one. I did it on purpose.
Well, and a lot of people talk about Stephen West when he does his videos. So they know, if you get this, let's just fudge it.
And he does, and it wasn't.
He's adorable.
It's a super, super simple pattern, but it's because you have some stitch markers, depending on the size of them, they move.
Yes, they go over.
And I think it's because it's right around a yarn over. Stop trying to go to sleep. It's somewhere around a yarn over, so then it kind of would move, and I was like, well, screw it, whatever. So, hats off to those who were able to make 11 sections of this thing.
But the color.
Could you imagine 11 sections of this? This is all the minis. Not all the minis. Some of the minis I got from a mini swap from my deprogram friends.
Yeah.
And I mean, 7 sections. Liz Clothier did all 11. I was like, girl.
But can you imagine how long it was?
I know. And I did an I-cord bind off.
I know.
I was all proud of myself. I've never done it before.
I've seen 2-color I-cord bind offs.
I've done it.
Have you done it?
No. Oh. I don't know how you would do that, but okay.
He has a lot of, who is it? 72 Stitches on... It's Knit All the Yarn on YouTube.
Yeah.
I think her name's Lisa. She has a Penguono, which is Stephen West, and it has a white and black 2-color I-cord bind off.
That would be pretty
very striking.
That would be cool. So, it is done. It was an abyss. That was Joe's fault. And Joe dared us to make these Stephen West patterns, and I said, I'm not making no Stephen West patterns. She said, here, make this one. It's really easy. Just garter. And then she went out and didn't do it. Winch.
I have plans to. I got the pattern. Let me see if I can get you to print it out for me one time. Okay. Vertices Unite.
She's made that one.
It's modular.
I think that's what started the whole thing. Is they were making that, and I was like,
and it looks, and different people have shown it, and it's like, you know what? I might do that.
Yeah, his patterns are particularly if you don't pick 50 obnoxious colors, it's way better. So. That is part of it, is that he picks, which, hey, whatever, that works for you. But in reality, I'm never going to wear something that's like 15 different bright colors. So I've seen lots of people do it with solids, and it's much prettier.
Yeah.
So that's my only 2 finishes.
Yeah. I might do the dotted rays. I have that pattern.
I have that one too, because Yolanda did that one in a solid, and it's beautiful. So I was like, okay, which is probably similar to that. So watch your stitch markers.
Yeah, I just have to make up my mind. Well, and I say I'm going to do all this stuff, but coming up for
I say all kinds of things.
I got the
make it true.
Anna Knitter, her mystery knit along for Advent with the opal yarns. I got that. I think it starts on the 1st, and then December 1st, our knit group, we are knitting a sweater.
Godspeed.
And I can't remember. It's called Warm Hug. It's a pullover. Don't know if I'll ever wear a
I've heard of
pullover,
that one.
but yeah, it's called Warm Hug, I think. That starts on December 1st. And then also on December 1st, I got the Cozy Knitter 24 stripe Advent
Okay, yeah.
stripy socks.
Yeah.
And I did that last year and really
Yeah,
liked it,
yeah,
so
you
I got
like
it again
those.
for this year. And then I'm trying to think, there's like, what else have I got going on over there? Oh, Bakery Bears. They have their Advent patron for Bakery Bears. And it's a mystery knit along for Advent starting December 1st, too. Just all, I say I'm going to do stuff, but basically for the month of December, I'm going to be busy doing this other
I say I'm
stuff.
going to do stuff too. That doesn't mean I'm going to do it. I mean, but the only Advent I got was Lynn's banned books one, which I got and I opened them all. So
yeah, well, you're not going to do that.
Well, I was going to try to do it for like up to Thanksgiving because it was when I got it, there was just enough for every day until Thanksgiving. Then one of the ones didn't have the name of the book in it, so which she told me what it was, but I couldn't. I was too impatient to wait for her response, so then I opened up every other box to see if I could find it. So now I'm going to go through and make a list of all the books and like a little note to myself, like if she makes this one in full, I want it, just so I remember which one is which.
Yeah,
but they were really pretty. Yeah. And mine came wrapped in a black garbage bag. Because she posted that she was going to like getting them all ready. I was like, chick, just throw mine in a garbage bag. I don't care. I don't need it pretty. Just send it to me. So,
inside the box.
So inside the box.
Oh, okay. I love that sense of humor.
I was like, you kill it. It's just like a good 20 minutes before I realized, wait a minute. She actually put that in the garbage bin.
That's cute.
Because somebody else posted, and I was like, oh, that's pretty. That doesn't look like mine. That's like your evil end. So
okay, so as far as whips, how many whips do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I've got 1, 2. Then I'm going to share most everything I've got is, acquisitions.
I've been fairly monogamous, so
you show your whips.
Okay. All right. This is a late, easy. That's a quick one. Nothing fancy to this one. I still have my hook stuck in it. I don't even think I have a thingy on here. No, I don't. I'm just making another baby blanket.
Oh.
My coworker asked me to make a baby blanket for a friend of her daughter's.
I love
who's having a baby, and this is your new baby. That's part of the stash you got rid of.
Oh, yeah.
So she said it's a girl, so I was like, well, I'm just going to make one big giant.
Meowth.
Meowth? That's what it's called?
Meow with a TH on the end.
Oh, Meowth.
I have some chunky yarn that's kind of marled in the same colorway, and I kept that.
Meowth. I think that's a character in something.
Oh, okay. I'm sure it is.
I want to say Pokemon, but I could be wrong. That sounds
It's working out pretty.
So I'm just going to use the whole shebang and just the Smooth Fox.
Yeah, I like that pattern.
Smooth Fox beginner.
Well, it ought to work. There's 300 grams, 1,181 yards.
Yeah, it's going to be a big blanket. If it gets too big, I might stop.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's such pretty colors, I don't want to stop. So because you don't get to the real peaks until the end. So, so that's one.
Nice. I like that pattern, too. That's
so easy.
One of the things I gave you
easy.
was a blanket I made with that.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite. That's like my go-to baby blanket. Here's my Thanksgiving bag.
Molly.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
There's
not very many Thanksgiving bags out there.
There should be, though.
Yes, there should be one.
And I'm doing the 10-can Knits Simplest Mittens in the world.
Oh,
or whatever.
World's Simplest Mittens. I think it's a free pattern.
It is a free pattern.
And it's for all kinds of different yarn
weights. The stitch markers. Like the ones you got me or the ones they sent me?
I don't
remember. 3 by the
remember.
Sea sent us?
Yeah, I don't know if that's... Yeah, because I have one like that too, so I don't know if I purchased it.
I don't know if you bought it or what, but it says Sisters Make Best Friends.
And if they sent it to us, we apologize for not remembering. There's the pattern.
And I'm doing it in Night Owl Fibers. Did I do it again? No, I did it right this time. Night Owl Fibers.
Yes. Well, I like how you got
Move
it
your
in
head
the
to the
dot.
side.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to look at it on the screen.
I was trying to make it better. This is I Smell Snow.
Okay, because I was admiring your gobstopper effort there.
Yes, this was part of my ornament that I'll show.
But I love how you made it a gobstopper.
Yes.
It looks like a professional gobstopper.
Because they fit in the ornament thingy. which would be really cool.
Is that Gilmore Girls?
It'd be really cool if the yarn fit through the little hole there, but I don't think it'll quite go as...
Might snag too.
Yeah, so, yes, Gilmore Girls.
What colors? I can see it going everywhere.
Okay. So, yes, that's just for me, and it may be a little too snug.
You can block it.
Yeah, I might block it. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know. It's special. When you stretch it out, you can't see it, so... Because, I mean, I don't love the one by one.
You didn't have to do it.
I know, and I realized that too late. That
Is it twisted?
Yeah, I'm doing the
twisted rib,
which looks really cool. But I'd rather the 2x2. But oh well, too late now.
Yeah, unless you want to start over.
Nope. So, because I was just sitting there, I just wanted something to pass on for Thanksgiving. So we'll see how long that takes me. And that's just for me.
Well, you show all yours, and then I'll show mine.
Yeah.
It sounds terrible.
I'll show you yours if you show me mine.
Yeah, whatever.
Alright, I got a little friends bag on Amazon to go with my super cool.
I love that.
So yeah, I took all of the friends yarn from Night Owl Fibers and wound them into gobstoppers and put them all in the ornaments and put them in the thingy that you spray painted blue for me. So this one is Pivot.
She still has some of those in her shop.
She does.
She has some, some of the Big Bang and some of the
you hold my ball.
Friends and Gilmore Girls. She's next year she's not going to be doing. She's not going to be doing Big Bang Theory, but she's continuing Gilmore Girls.
Okay, so
I just realized
this is my mitered square blanket of all my friends yarn, which. Thanks, special shout out to Yolanda and Neil for helping me figure out how to make squares, because I was being special. I was like, oh, dang. I had
I can make them. I started one with the Coziest Memories, but they were just so sloppy looking.
They do look a little sloppy looking, but they helped me do the center decrease. So the center line decrease makes it stick out in the middle instead of just the...
Is it a center double decrease?
Yes, that.
CDD something.
Hopefully this is focusing. Yeah, I think it's focusing. So anyway, so the cool thing about this is that there's enough colors in each of the balls that you can't really tell that some of them are the same.
Oh.
It's like this one is this one. But you can't tell.
But it's just different.
It's just because there's so many color stripes in each of the balls.
Yeah, so it's a different part of the sequence.
Yeah, it doesn't look super repetitive.
There you go. These mitered square blankets is a thing.
So I meant to do 12 across because I have 12, but I somehow did 13. I somehow did 13. So probably what I'll do is I'll just keep going, however many rows, and then if I want to add some more at the end, I'll add some more.
It's very.
I'm just trying to make it a lap blanket, basically.
I've heard it's very easy to modify.
Yes,
as far as where your squares go.
I'm just gonna block the crap out of it, and my joins aren't perfect. They're not.
It looks better than when I was doing it.
It's not perfectly lined up.
It's just too sloppy to me.
Neil told me how to catch. He told me how to catch the line.
Okay.
So that you hopefully can get in between there and it doesn't look jig-jaggy. But, so, they very kindly talked me through that.
Very nice.
So I've been trying to do, I haven't picked it up in a couple of days, but, because I'm desperately trying to work on that thing.
Which one?
The half and half.
That's next.
Because Anna Knitter has her, knit.
Her prompt this month is squares.
And it's like, she
Yes, I fail miserably at all that. I have good intentions.
I'm not great at it either, but...
I don't have a single square done.
But...
Of anything.
I really did want to get... These were just sitting there taunting me, and I'm like... I want to use my friend's yarn. And I'm knitting a lot for the Let Them Live, because my goal is to make a bunch of stuff, and then sell it, and then give the profits to them. But I also want to make stuff for me, too. So, so I'm mostly Addy knitting for that. I'm using the Addy machine.
For the donation?
Yeah. Because I can crank out a hat in 20 minutes on the Addy. So.
Yeah.
All right, I got 2 more. You want me to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a bag from Tiffany. Southern Sparrow. I don't think she makes bags anymore. She's busy being a grandma.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
This is just a scrappy.
Oh.
See, this is what one of the ones is going in my stash for Let Them Live. I'm just making up stuff. Scrappy things, scrappy blankets, whatever, and then, see if people want it.
That is so pretty.
So just
I don't know what it is about
I
all
really
the
like
different
this
colors.
One. This bright one right here. If you kind of look at it on the screen, if you can, because you're behind the blanket.
Yeah, I'm kind of peeking through.
You can see it kind of repeat. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize I did that until I was looking at it. But so it's just very.
Oh yeah, look through here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just very sock yarn.
Yeah, like
scraps.
Right
yeah, kind of cool. And I'll make it. I don't know. Lap
yeah, I still have mine going, but I haven't really worked on it much, so it's not worth showing.
And I mean, it's just gonna be. It's just scraps. It's just things I have finished. Work on it as I get them.
That's what a scrappy.
That's what a scrappy
is. But I do have mine.
If somebody wants to buy it and they want to buy it, then I'll give it to
proceeds of
the proceeds. And if not, because I mean, it's not like I bought yarn for it. I already made stuff out of the yarn. Right. So
scraps.
So it's scrappy. So.
Well, a lot of people, there are people that like the scrappy stuff, but just don't know how to crochet or knit, or just don't want to do it, but they wouldn't mind having one, so maybe that'll work out well.
Didn't it?
Oh, the hair's everywhere. You don't wear dark clothes in my house.
But it's because I picked up the bag and put it on my lap.
Yes, happens to me all the time. I pick up his blanket to cover him, and I get dog hair all over me.
Is this
I gave that to you.
You gave it to me, but is it slip stitch or?
I don't remember who it is. It's not a shop that I purchased from since. It was pretty early on.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was Slip Stitch Studios or somebody else, but
I don't remember who it is, but
it's a cool bag.
Yeah,
well, she'd be knitting.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to mine.
This is yarn from Molly Klein Design, which this is my favorite cozy. The skein coats, because they sew them on the inside. All right, so
and the edges are finished and all that.
All right, so I am so close to being done with the first half. Look,
is this DK?
I only have this far to go on the first half.
Oh wow!
It's 2 finger. It's the 2 finger.
Oh, you're holding it double. Okay.
Because
she has fallen onto the half and half.
Leslie's convinced me, which I haven't done it in linen quill, but. I wanted a big giant. Dear God, don't lose that stuff. Because all I will tell you, on this side with the slips, if you lose stitches, really easy to get them back on. Because you just threw the hole. Because they're so loose.
Oh, okay, yeah, they are. Look how big they are.
Well, that's because they're just slips right now.
Oh,
so I'm this far. Because you start and you're making 1/2 of the triangle. And then you're going to come back and make the other half. And
then you're going to be decreasing on the second half.
So I'm this.
I've gotten that much from seeing Leslie's. Yes.
From
getting ready to start the second half.
And then when I get to the second half, this is Molly Klein Sweet Tea yarn.
Yeah.
When I get to the second half,
trying to show how big it is.
It's gigantic. I'm going to.
Oh, I love that combo.
Excuse my cake. Yeah. I'm going to hold these 2 double.
So it'd be marled.
Yeah. And what I'm going to do, like, these 2 together, stripes, and then that. Like, so it'll be like orange, this, orange, that. Like.
How many rows?
I don't know. I'm going to read the Pearl Soho suggestions and see what they say.
Yeah, so you have to decide if you use too deep,
right.
too much, you're going to decide how you're going to carry it up the side.
Right. So I don't know.
That might not marry.
Well,
I don't know.
And it depends on how this part too.
Yes.
So I need to go read the instructions. They give you instructions on how to stripe.
And there's a lot of short rows, right?
Well, it is. It's just one big short row. So you're working like this way. You're working. So when you start the opposite way, it's like 1, and then you're just moving 1 stitch down each time, each row. So when it gets to this point in it, it's really time consuming. Just like at the opposite end, it's going to be really time consuming, even though you're only decreasing the 1 stitch. So, because it's just so long. It's one big giant square.
People doing it. I've been tempted to order the linen quill, but I'm not a huge alpaca fan.
Yeah,
and I think it has alpaca.
I'll show it. Somebody gifted me some, so I'll.
Linen quill?
You can look at it.
Oh, okay, cool.
So,
I've never seen it in person.
You can use
whatever you
wanted. You could use worsted weight. I just happened to decide to hold Because I had all this yarn from Molly with intentions of making a sweater, and I'm not going to make a sweater. So hopefully I have enough.
Oh, is this the sweater's quantity?
Yes, this is the sweater's quantity. And so that's what made me do the gray and the other one of hers, because if I stripe them, then I should be able to make it through to the end.
There you go.
If not, I'll be needing Molly to dye some more yarn. Hopefully it'll work. But so that's my half and half wrap, which I'm
cool.
desperately trying to finish. Not finished, but at least get to the second half where I can start doing different colors. It is good mindless knitting though. Once you get it, it's just kind of.
It's repetitive.
You don't have to think about
it. That's what, man, apparently that's,
it's very...
We keep saying that one I watched, that's the one of the podcasts
I
watched. She's always making
she
one.
makes some. And
it's very soothing, a lot of people say.
Calm. It's just, once you figure it out, it's like, oh, okay. And it's just, because it's just garter. It's just, back and forth, back and forth. Yeah. And then Pearl Soho does give you instructions on how to stripe.
And the pattern's free, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a free pattern.
Most of their patterns are free, I think.
So most people do the one half a solid color, and then if you're going to stripe, you stripe the other half. So they give you instructions.
And then some do solid and solid, and it's just two colors.
So I'm probably just going to follow their instructions.
Yeah, so when you get done, it's going to be a big giant rectangle.
Yeah, a big square. Yeah.
Square? Oh,
two triangles make a square.
My math challenge. And I don't...
It's called technically the half and half triangle wrap. So that's what it's technically called.
Oh, yeah, huh. But yeah, math and geometry is not...
I mean, I guess if your gauge is off, it'll be a rectangle. And who cares if you wrap it up in it? I don't care. I mean, who cares?
Yeah. I mean, and even if you don't wear it as a wrap or a shawl, that would be great to have on your...
Yeah, I'm just going to have it, like, for around the house.
A throw, or put it on your chair or the sofa.
Right, because I'm not going to wear that as a wrap. It's cold one day here, so... Yeah. But it'll be good for it home, Yeah. So. Plus, I just want to say I could do it.
Yes, that's right. Very cool.
Because I did do the little washcloths. Remember I did the dish towels, the blue and the blue, and then the pink and the brown.
It's the same idea?
It's the same thing. It's just how
Is it one of their patterns?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to look that up.
It's the same thing. They have a washcloth one or small version one, and then that's the actual wrap. It's just less stitches.
No, I want to try one and make the washcloth one.
Right, so if you just make the washcloth, that's easy.
Yeah, that's what
that's how I practiced to do it.
I would probably do a washcloth. I don't know if I'd ever do the big wrap, but...
So.
And I always need washcloths. I'm still trying to get washcloths done now.
I gave you a whole stack last year.
Oh, I know, but I gave away a lot of those, like, to everybody. Because we were all actually it was a little more than that, a little more than a year ago. Because we were it's when Pop was in hospice.
Oh, okay.
So it's been almost 2 years.
Yeah.
So
I have a few stacks. Yeah, that was another thing.
That's okay. I need to go through. So I got cotton yarn up in there.
See, I don't use them that much, and I will say the Pearl Soho half and half washcloth it ain't no washcloth. It's huge. Like that blue one I made was not a washcloth. That's like a towel.
Yeah.
So check the count before you just start. Just figure out what the count is and make it smaller. Whatever you would normally do for a washcloth.
I have so many things on my list. Who knows?
Washcloth.
Because I said, the usual. It's a new pattern that Kay started using. So I said, okay, let me try it out because she had the same problem I did with the grandmas. Where I had the funky corners when you make the dishcloths, where you didn't finish.
Sometimes I get those.
She said this new one she's been trying. I think she said somebody's either told her about it or sent her the pattern. I don't remember if it's a paid for. And it's how you do the corners. It's a little bit different. Okay. So
yeah, because I get the funky. Sometimes get the funky corner too.
Yes. Yeah. So, but that's all your whips.
It's all my whips.
Okay, I have one big whip to show y'all. This is proof of life. The sweater that will never
Everybody
end.
said that you could do it. They said they believe in you. When you posted
well, I'm working on it.
They were like, you can do it.
Okay. Hold the yarn there. This is the Conchetta sweater. I don't know if I have here it is. And this, I don't have the original pattern where I wrote all my notes. I don't know what I did with it.
I can't make it focus, so... Oh, sorry. It keeps going to sleep.
You show it?
Sort of. That's close enough. It's blue. It's blue.
It's Barocco vintage. It actually is looking more royal on the screen than it is.
Royal. It's more...
It's almost got a little greenish to it.
Yeah.
But it's Elizabeth Smith Knits Conchetta cardigan. When I started this way back when, I was, 2 sizes smaller.
Keep an eye on the battery up there in case I have to go plug it in. So.
Oh, it's getting low.
The battery doesn't last long this time.
Okay. So, I started it, and then I've gained all kinds of weight since I started it. And so it's just been sitting forever, and I didn't want to rip it out because I spent all that time working on it. Where is it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we are. So the body, one sleeve, the collar, and both front bands are done. And I have picked, just proof down here, I have picked up.
She's picked up for the sleeve.
For the second sleeve. And, you know, I there's so many things I did wrong on this. This is going to be an around the house sweater, like what I'm going to put on over my pajamas or whatever.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to show with the light, so.
Yeah,
yeah.
But that I have picked up the second sleeve.
Just proof.
First one sleeve's it's been done for a while, kind of you know, funky. I wish I'd gone like everybody kind of like goes tighter right there. Yeah. Next go round, I'm going to do that.
That's what I messed up with my mama vertebrae. I should have done that for the sleeve.
Well, you just like don't do any increases or decreases. Just go straight and then quickly decrease, and it gives you like a balloon effect, balloon sleeve effect.
Do you have a plug over there anywhere in case I can need to plug in? I know you have one on that side.
Well, there's one way over there.
Right here. Okay, just checking in case I got.
But that's proof of life that I actually started it. I work on it a little bit here and there. It's just, you know, just like with any kind of sweater thing. There might be one behind that
right here.
shelf right there. And so that's my main. I have all kinds of socks and stuff cast on, and I got like that much done on each of them. It's not worth really showing them all. So, but mostly. What I've got is acquisitions.
Entertain the crowd.
Acquisitions from that point. So
me too.
You okay? Okay. Well, I'm gonna start showing some acquisitions while she's doing technical stuff. And of course, I buy all kinds of yarn all the time, but it would be extremely
so close. So close. Oh, okay.
It would be just acquisitions if I showed everything because I've gone kind of crazy ordering yarn. Like the last Felici update, I ordered 4 of the colors. But I just have a few of the yarn that I want to show. This is
hopefully it didn't die.
Fiber for the People.
That's pretty.
Her name is Taylor Earl. She has the Wool Needles Hands podcast. And she started podcasting again, and I just enjoy her podcast. And then she had an update. I don't know if this is going to show. Boy, I suck at this big time. Look at the glare. But it's called Custard Punch, 75-25, 100 grams, 463 yards. But that's got this. It's going to be a pair of socks. And one of the mustache colors I've gotten recently is this one.
Oh, yeah.
Called Who Invited Pink to the Party? So it's like white and shades of gray.
What is that a reference to?
I don't know. But I don't know if you can see it, but a little bit of pink in there. That's what that is. So that's one I got. And I have Night Owl Fibers. I got all the Big Bang Theory ones that have come out. And but I did go order Mandy's Makings. She posted a pair of socks made out of these 2 colors, and the lighting is not going to show.
Yeah, it's way pinker. That's not right at all.
Yeah. This is a very... No. Was that better? It's like a natural or whatever with some very subtle speckles on it. And then that one is called All Is Calm. I'm not showing it very well.
It's much prettier on.
And this is called Cozy Fireplace. Oh yeah, see that is not true. It's more of a mauve, like a shaded mauve. You can kind of
can't hardly see that at all.
Yeah, you can, but it's.
Sorry, Mandy.
Go to her Instagram, and she posted a pair of socks where this was the main color and this was the contrast. And I just loved how subtle it was. It had that shabby chic kind of vibe, which I like. I immediately ordered socks. So that's the yarn I'm going to share. I mean, like I said, I got a bunch more. And then I got bags. I'm going to show some different bags.
Okay, let me show some yarn.
Yeah.
The battery's quickly done.
Yeah.
Okay. This is from Awinted Yarn and Fiber, which she's having a big sale this weekend. Hopefully it'll...
I like this color.
This is Foolish Mortals.
Ah.
I think it glows under black light. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
And this is Nitchy Bitter, named after our favorite Twitter whore, who is a bitchy knitter.
I'm waiting for Sweet Cheeks.
Sorry. This is Chicken Lady DK sock. This is Cherry Pickin' Felon, named after our beloved felon, Neil, who was a cherry-picking felon. There's a story to that.
Oh, always in jail.
Huh?
Always in, like...
No, he almost went to jail over picking cherries in Canada.
Oh, okay.
Also named for Neil, the stupidest man in all existence.
I love those colors.
Chicken leg DK. I'm on my DK kick. And then she made a yarn for Tabitha called Traditha. Because Tabitha is a trad wife.
Is that a traditional?
Traditional wife, just like I am. Submissive wife that pisses off all the liberals.
Oh, yeah.
Because how dare we consider our husbands the head of the household. So this is for Tabitha, but then she also had this another gray hair. So I was like, oh, I gotta figure out something. Like gray hair and trad wife.
I'm gonna make a hat.
It's mohair. Okay. Let me keep going.
Okay. Yeah, I just have a few bags I'm gonna show.
Okay, I'm not gonna open these. And then this was Molly's, did a grab bag thingy.
Oh,
Mystery 3D grab bag thingy. Pocahontas. Faded Memories. And Mean Girls. And then I got the little rainbow stitch markers.
Cool.
Because I'm going to do something with the rainbow. I got a rainbow mini set from Forbidden Fiber. So then, and my friend Cheryl went to SAS.
Yeah.
What's that stand for? South?
Yeah, it's one of the
Eastern Animal something Fiber Festival. I think that's it.
It's a fiber festival. Yes.
So she had posted a picture, and then I was like, I want that. So she was
I'm trying to read it.
She was my yarn mule. So it's Rock and String Creations. This is Drifter DK.
Very pretty.
Pinata.
Very pretty. Oh, that is so you.
And this one is
because you're in the green.
Sport. Oh, one Super Sock and one Sport. That's okay. Pesto.
I can see that.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
So that's
Very
rockandstringcreations.com. Rockandstringcreations.com. That's a message. Text message. Okay. Oh. Then this was an Amazon purchase. So, sorry.
Those with earbuds. Watch out.
Sorry.
I use earbuds most
This
of the
is
time.
those, like they call them wet bags.
Oh.
So the ghost one's for you.
Oh.
Like
what,
it's
like a project bag?
Yeah, because it won't get wet inside is safe. People use them for like cloth diapers and bathing suits and wet stuff that you want to transport, but they're really great for projects because look how cute. They don't get wet and you can just throw them around. Nothing will get on them.
Oh, and there's
an extra little zipper part, yeah. Oh no, they were like $3 on Amazon. So.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. And then
it's different sections.
Yeah, there we go.
That's one section and that's one section.
Yeah, there we go.
Thank you.
And then my friend Yolanda.
Is that Yo-Yo?
Yep, Yo-Yo sent me some linen quill.
Oh yeah, I want to feel that.
Oh, there we go.
Let me fondle the yarn.
So that is linen quill. So it's 50% Highland wool, 35% alpaca, and 15% linen. So it doesn't feel scratchy. It feels good. That's it. And then she sent me
Doesn't seem too fuzzy.
a Schitt's Creek keyring.
Aw.
You ever watched Schitt's Creek?
No, I never
It's
have.
freaking hilarious. I love it. I'm rewatching it just to be.
Yeah, this is not hot super wash at all.
No.
Very cool.
But it is, and she knows I love purple, so she got me the purple. But
it looks gray in this lining.
no, it's okay next to your pants.
Oh yeah, now I see it.
Yeah,
kind of like
it's like a light,
like a lavender gray.
It's purple smoke, so lavender gray. So anyway, so I'm gonna try that. So that was I hurried and did all that. So now I did all my yarn. So we still have battery. You can do your bags.
Okay. All right. This is a purchase from a new to me vendor. Her name it's Ginger Snap Fibers.
I've heard of her.
And she's in Colorado. And she had this project bag, which is a snap bag.
Oh, I like that.
So it's you just
Yeah.
And then she had like a little yarn cozy that matched. And I went ahead and just did that.
Yeah, like a little. That could also be one of those little like bucket bags for like your snip.
Yeah.
Weaving it in.
Yeah. But this could be a whole yarn, and I just
Oh yeah, you could put.
And and it's got like the red polka dot. I mean, I've got needles in here because this is what I'm going to use for the cozy knitter
People are depending on you and your matching bags, woman. Don't disappoint.
I think it kind of goes.
I know it goes.
But I don't want to show the yarn because I don't want to spoil
fine.
anybody. So that's a new purchase on Etsy, Ginger Snap. Everybody had all kinds of sales this weekend, and I wanted to get some, but I wanted to...
Hang on, battery.
Yeah, so there's that one. And then another new one that I got, Sunshine and Bubblegum Lynn.
Oh, yeah.
She's over in New Orleans, that area. She posted this bag, and it's like a scrappy bag.
That is cute.
And I don't know, I just love, it's going this way on one side and this way on the other. And then she included that stitch marker, Sunshine and Bubblegum. Mm-hmm. She has a few things in her shop right now that are on sale too. And in there is
Can you show it or no?
Yeah. It's Mustache Yarns DK Gingerbread. And it's 250 grams, so I'm doing them concurrently. And it's just, that big a bag. And, who's this? Delightful Works.
Oh, yeah, I love her.
She's very sweet. I love her bags.
Yes.
This style of bag, I don't know, they're just so well made.
And she's very sweet.
And, that's the blue on the inside, and this is just like some, different ornaments and the blue. And I love the blue. It's
wintry, Christmassy without being, it's Christmassy, but without being red and green.
And I just have a bunch of minis in there because Kay, Crazy Sock Lady, is coming out with a new sock design on December 1st. Okay. Stripy, candy striped socks or whatever. But it's just, but I don't want to, I have stuff in there to do that. And then, locally, a new yarn store opened up in Gulfport called Wool Market Fibers.
One opened on the West Bank, too.
I saw that, but I'm not going to get to the West Bank.
Me neither.
In Gulfport, Mississippi, on Courthouse Road, it's Wool Market Fibers. She used to work at, and her husband dyes yarn, which the yarn is back there behind you. But Michelle, his wife, and also the one who owns the shop, she makes project bags.
So woolmarketfibers.com.
And then the bags are Michelle's creations.
Right, but the website is woolmarketfibers.com.
Yes, the website. And then it's just 2 of the bags. I've got like 3 or 4 of her bags.
Yeah.
They're very, very reasonable for as sturdy as they are and how well they're made. You can't, it's got like you can't see it. Yeah.
We're running out of battery, so I'm not going to keep it.
This is a socket.
Yeah, it's a cuff. Like, it's not
this is pretty much a cuff.
This is why she can't show all these
I didn't use the time trying to show that.
We'd be here for 4 hours.
But I did want to show off Wool Market Fibers and Michelle's bags. And that's my plan. That's why I haven't ordered any Black Friday. I'm going to wait until the 1st when I get ready to go. Okay. And I'm going to go shopping with her.
Gotcha.
Over there.
Gotcha.
And then, because I've got all, and that's about it. I was looking real quick. That's just all I really wanted to show was some bags. Different. I have all kinds of Molly bags and some other bags that everybody's seen.
I need to go through
But these are new makers that I haven't shown before.
Yeah.
So
I need to go through my bags and
I've done that too. I'll already do that. And I have their own shelves in there. So, but that's
not you.
What do we got? Oh, we did pretty good.
Hey,
we're technically under an hour right now.
So now we know that the battery lasts roughly an hour. Which we can figure out a way to plug it in.
And if I have talked too fast or not loud enough, sorry. Oh, good Lord, old lady arms, excuse me.
Got them too.
I know, but
middle-aged
nobody wants to see that shit. But that's kind of what we got going on. I've got all kinds of stuff started because I cast on all the things, and I've cast on all the things for socks for Christmas, but that's what we got. Hopefully.
I'm trying to be monogamous. I'm trying to finish these things. I'm trying to focus on finishing a couple of things, and that's why I really wanted to do my friend's blanket, because the yarn was just taunting me. Like, I wound it up. I mean, I bought it all through last year, so it sat all through 22 not being used. So I was like, okay, I gotta do this.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
So I think that's it.
Yeah.
So we don't have any other make-alongs. We don't have any other giveaways at the moment. Well, just happy knitting. Happy.
Yeah, well, everybody's concentrating on those that celebrate Christmas or working on Advent knitting or gift knitting or whatever.
Yeah, I will.
And I think after the rush of the holidays and it slows down in the beginning of the year, I think it'll be fun to something easy.
Yeah, something simple.
Very
and I mean,
easy.
February February, we usually do the finish it or frog it.
Oh yeah.
Thing, so we'll definitely do that.
Well, and we all know I'm not going to be your best volunteer, so.
No, but you are ruthless when it comes to frogging. Although, did you watch the last Naughty Nitwits?
Yes. Oh, I haven't seen the whole thing, but I'm almost halfway through Leslie Frog a Sweater.
I know!
Or is going to Frog a Sweater.
She's frogging it. She's in the process of frogging it.
I think it's a Let Lopey.
I don't know what it is.
It's one of those single plies.
She was all the way done, which I understand her reasoning of doing it when she explained one. I totally get it. Because I'm a ruthless frogger too. And I'm like, when I'm done, I'm done. You know, when it's...
That's me.
You know, I get it. But at the same time, I was like...
Oh, I totally get it. Because sometimes, you know, stuff sits... I have a cashmere cowl in there that I bought from the shop in Lacombe.
Oh.
And that's my oldest whip other than this sweater that has not been frogged.
Right.
And it's casual. It's 100% cashmere yarn. Yeah. And I don't even think the company's in business anymore. Lux Adorna. Heidi's going to know what I'm talking about. Because I made the gray and the green. And this one's gray and red. No, brown and red. One day I might finish that. So I'm mostly...
Sorry. It's okay.
I'm mostly ruthless, and I'm okay with it. Because as you can see, I have plenty. This is just the hand-dyed yarn that I have organized. Above there is, I think, yes.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah, lots of stuff up there. I'm sorry, I'm rambling. Just rein me in.
That's okay. All right. I think that's it. Is there anything else?
I think so.
We hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And we have very little battery life yet.
So. T90 bit, yeah.
Okay. So I think that's it. That's a
one
very disappointing
hour
ending.
and
I'm sorry.
Okay, we better let you go because we're just being ridiculous now. So.
Yeah. So,
all right. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
And I'm sure I didn't do the spiel, but if this, you know,
thank you.
We do appreciate you watching. If you feel so inclined, like and subscribe, but it's no big deal if you don't.
Do all the likey.
You want to comment. We love interacting with y'all. But we really do appreciate everybody watching.
Definitely.
Even though I forget to say it till the end.
Hey, look, you know.
Totally left my head.
If you voluntarily spend time with me, I'm very honored and appreciative that you remotely do that because I know this is the Hot Mess Express, so I understand. So, so I think that's it. Yeah. And then maybe we'll record before Christmas. We'll see.
We shall see.
We'll see. I don't do Christmas, so I'm afraid, whatever. But but I know you might have family stuff. So
right around Christmas, 24th, 25th. Right. But other than that,
I don't know what days I have off. So
But
anyway, all right, y'all. We appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.
Alrighty.
Bye.